Okay, so we're live today. I haven't even set up the laptop yet. Got very good low tide at the moment. Quite a wind. Let me just fix the camera and everything. I've only got one camera running at the moment for the simple reason. I just want to exclude any errors and switching off. If something happens now, I can start eliminating where the problem is. And I'll start adding the next camera. I want to see if we have any instabilities like we had last night. I hope not. So, got a lot of light. Let's see. Gone again. Okay, let me just do a few more things. Testing. Okay, so that's working fine. Okay, now I can set up the other cameras in peace here. Got quite a wind today. Same direction as yesterday, blowing from westerly directions. Quite a strong wind, very pleasant. Got quite a low tide. You probably see that on the other camera. Quite sure you've seen it. I'm just going to check, look at the beach quickly and see if I see any eagles there. Not at the moment I'm seeing any eagles, so I'm just going to let the camera point towards the nest. I'm sorry, at the moment I cannot see any eagles to show you. Maybe it's a bit late already. Maybe, it's quite an extreme low tide. Could be that they all have eaten, and due to the wind, they're having a good ride now. Yeah, you can hear the dogs okay. There's even a little bit of rain at the moment, which surprises me, but it doesn't look like it's going to last very long. It's a bit unpleasant. I was hoping for no rain whatsoever, but sort of a, you know what you call them if it doesn't rain properly. It's, you know, it's like drops falling out of the sky, very fine drops, and you don't know where they're coming from. That's what it feels like. How do I protect my lens? Actually, it's very difficult to do it at this stage. I have a long hood on it, of course, but it's very difficult to do that because the wind is blowing directly towards the lens, which is really the worst case. So it's not serious at the moment, but I just have to watch out. It's you know, very little. It's like I don't know what you call it, from a sprinkler. You know what I mean? If you had a bit of sort of dew from a sprinkler, that's what it feels like, and I hope it'll disappear. Oh, the Brazil match, my goodness. Wow. Well, Rosanna was, you know, she had her Brazilian shirt on. And she actually wanted to go for breakfast. She didn't want to watch the game anymore. I insisted to watch it all the way. So we did, and fortunately Brazil made it. I must say, wow, Brazil is not the team they used to be. I'm glad they made it because I cannot imagine a World Cup in Brazil without Brazil. So you can say the result was expected, Brazil won, but in the most unexpected way. That's my match summary, okay? At the moment, I'm not going to put my second camera out because I don't quite know what the weather's doing. Okay, um, so I'm just going to leave this camera as is now and see what happens. Hopefully, the broadcast remains stable. I'm not going to announce it on my Facebook page as yet because there's nothing happening. I just don't want to discourage people that come once and say, "Oh, nothing's going on," and then disappear. So I'm going to just remain a bit quiet at the moment. And if there is some action, I will tweet it, and I will also put it on my announce it on my Facebook page. Yeah, just 5 minutes before I was online, Pa was sitting on his favorite perch tree, which is the beautiful spot I mentioned from the morning. Now, if it had been nice weather this morning, I would have certainly been here. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow morning. You know, I love getting up early and doing this because it's really the best time, much better even in the evenings. But oh, this morning was so miserable when I woke up at 5. I couldn't believe it was raining, and I waited, and I thought this is no use. So I just went back to bed. It's the best thing you can do. Then at 9 I switched on the TV and watched the incredible match between Brazil and Chile. Oh, Something exciting going on now. I think it's Pa coming to the nest. That's great. Yeah, he came in with a midshipman. Did you see that? It was quite a large midshipman. I could see that from here. As I say, I need a transparent nest, and then we'll see a lot more. But that'll wake the twins up. See, there's quite some wind out there. So can you confirm that's Dad? It looked like Pa to me, at least, just the whole way. As you can see, no crows following him whatsoever. So that's like that stopped now. It's beginning of July. I do see crows around. I do. Don't get me wrong, but it's a very interesting pattern. There's probably no young to protect, and so they leave Pa alone. By the way, I'm looking directly into the direction of the sun now, but it doesn't really matter because we've got overcast, so it's not a problem. As soon as I see any movement on the beach, I will put my camera that way. I'm going to go and look a bit more if I see anything. Yeah, by the way, I thought Chile played superb. I mean, absolutely superb. You know what my main secret bet is on Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a country of about 4.5 to 5 million population. It's very small. As you know, it's a beautiful island. Lovely wildlife, lovely bird life there. Amazing. I think they're playing tomorrow. There's a game coming up, Uruguay against Colombia. That's right, it was Colombia. Uruguay, Colombia's coming up at 1. Probably will miss that. If not, I'll just let the camera run, which is also fine, and then come back. We'll see. Tomorrow the best game is Netherlands against Mexico for sure. I mean, Netherlands is another country of 16 million population, produce probably the most brilliant, effective football teams of any nation for that size of the country. I mean, that's always amazes me. Yeah, I think that was a rather big midshipman. I don't know if you can see it from the nest, but it seems to be quite a big one. So probably it's a male, the type 1 or the class 1. Oh, there goes Pa off to the beach. I'm just following it with my eyes, diving straight down. Wow! And disappeared behind the trees. I cannot see him. He's got the most incredible ability of flight. Oh, I can just barely make him out there. Gone somewhere. I think he's going to fetch some more. So I'm just going to have a look and see if I see any eagle at all. That's the only unfortunate thing. We do see a lot of beach here, and I do see a lot of the algae on in the seaweed at low tide. But at the moment, I cannot see anyone on any rock. Yeah, I think the twins up there, the twin eaglets are probably dead after that enormous midshipman. Yeah, you can hear the crows. Always amazing. They're incredibly noisy. Yeah, but I cannot. That's somewhere in the neighbor's garden or further down at the beach. I cannot see any eagles on the beach right now. Doesn't mean there are none. It's just that I don't see them from here. Okay, I'm just going to move the lens over a bit because I want to try and zoom in on a part of the beach. Let's see if we can do this. Usually eagles around there. Okay, these are unbelievably, at this distance you can see crows picking up some midshipmen and so on. This is amazing zooming right down to the beach. What's the distance? My goodness, if I could tell. Close to, well, it must be at least a kilometer, but just amazing zooming here. Okay, sorry about that. We're back live. If it happens again, don't worry. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to exchange one cable. That way I will know who's the culprit. The problem with these HDMI cables are they're very, very sensitive. And I don't think that the solution that they provide is very good. What one actually needs is a way to fasten the HDMI cables directly to the port where they connect. That's really the problem. I mean, can you imagine if I swing around the camera and the slightest loose connection will cause the system to crash? That's my impression at the moment. Okay, that could be the cause of the error, which is really ridiculous. I mean, can you believe it? We have the most expensive equipment here and really stupid solutions. I just cannot understand this. I think there are some ways of fastening your to tighten the connectors onto the HDMI. I might just have to use the old way with duct tape or some other way, just to ensure this doesn't happen. Okay, anyway, back to where I was. I wanted to show you the beach. The beach very far away. And you can see single crows down there, very busy somewhere. Actually, I was hoping to show you an eagle, which at the moment I cannot do. So anyway, if it does crash again, don't worry, okay? Sometimes there's a problem. I don't notice it immediately because I can't watch everything. If I had the sound going all the time, I would know. I've turned down the sound obviously so you don't get backfeed in the system. So sometimes I will only notice 3 or 4 minutes later after crash, okay? But that's because I'm running everything alone here, okay? Eagle in the right corner of the beach. What do you mean? Hang on. What do you mean? Where are you? I'm not sure what you're looking. Are you looking at my camera or are you looking at another camera? Okay, you're looking at mine. Well, that's good news. So that means what I'm seeing. I cannot see this on a big screen. Hang on. What are you seeing? Do I have an idea why the rocks were moved? Were they? Maybe I didn't notice. Were they? Really? I don't know the answer. I'm sorry. I'm not aware. I must ask Tina. Maybe she knows. Um, Not quite sure. But unfortunately, let's see. You think there's an eagle there? I can only see a crow there. Not sure. I'm sorry if I missed that and not seeing what you're seeing. Okay, so it's probably gone. That could very well be. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look at the sky's getting a lot dark again, unfortunately. No eaglets at the moment to be seen at the nest, so I'm going to still look at this section of the beach. What else can I show you? Let me see. Hopefully the cable will do this. Now I'm going to swing around to the beach. Yeah, again, amazing magnification here. You can see what the seagulls are doing. The distance is incredible. If you stood here, you wouldn't believe the type of zoom I have here. I can see them as small white dots from where I am, and that's about it. Now where are they? They're fast. I've lost them. There they are. How's that? Yeah, that's about all that's going on down there. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't see any eagles from here. Oops. Yeah, unfortunately, it's starting to you know, there's a dark cloud above us now. It really is a nuisance, this weather. I see some crows on the beach again. Yeah, these little buggers are fast. A mile or so to that marker. Swing a bit further to the west. I think the eagles have all taken off. That's, you know, I mean, just you're seeing what I've seen now with incredible zoom, but there's not much here at the moment. I'll swing over even more to the west. Oh, it looks really deserted today. Yes, yes, I hope I'm still broadcasting. I hope you can hear me. I am still broadcasting, I hope. At least I can, as far as I can see it. But it does look miserable at the moment. I just hope the weather holds. I recall, I think tomorrow it gets better, then Monday is great and Tuesday is great, which is wonderful. Hopefully we can start early in the morning then. I think what surprises me at the moment is I see no heron either. Ah, Pa is coming back to the nest. Thank goodness. Let's welcome him. Welcome, Pa. Where are you? There you go. Welcome back. And I can't even see him now. Yeah, it's a quiet time of the day. The low tide is very low today. I can nearly see all the way till the marker where the fuel cell is installed. No water up till there. Could nearly walk there now. Okay, we're back live. Sorry about that. What happens is if I move the camera, I wanted to move to a different position. If the cables just vibrate a bit, it's not good. But at least got some abilities here, which are a bit better. So I must properly think about where to position the camera next time before we do this. Did you see that clamp, that squirt there? That's amazing distance, unbelievable in fact, what you're seeing here. And you actually saw him catch something. I don't think there are many ducks at the moment. You know, there are ducks at different seasons. Sometimes the whole water is covered with ducks, but I haven't seen any right now. This is still amazing. The distance here, I would say, is well, it must be quite a distance to the beach from here, the line of sight. Easily a mile. Yeah, I don't know. Oops, there it's running. Look at that. Very eager juvenile there. taking off now. Difficult to follow. Okay, it's taken off unfortunately. Well, at least I could show you one eagle. Okay. Then let's go back to the nest. Nothing going on really. Let me just check. This is really irritating, so try to construct something here. Yeah, seeing some eagles swing by. There you go, that's a close-up of Pa. Oh dear, and he's gone again to the beach. That's the way it goes. You can can hear some warning sounds from the gulls as Pa dives to the beach. Yeah, thanks. It was a nice close-up, but a very short one. Very short. Okay, whilst there's no action, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the try and fasten the encoder on top of the camera and rearrange things, working only with one camera in the meantime. At least it gives me much more stable, stable connection, much more flexibility. So I'm going to disconnect for maybe about 20-30 minutes, okay? But I think it's better. Let me try and solve the technical problems here, because I don't like all these wires, and the HDMI cables are giving me some problems. So whilst there's nothing to see, I'll just leave a message, just pass it on in the chat room. I'm going to be offline 20-30 minutes and try and rearrange some things here and then reconnect. Okay. Okay, very good. You saw the message. Just put it in the chat room so I don't have to type everything, because I've got to go offline for 20 minutes to 30 minutes. I really want to, I'm an engineer. I like to fix these.